and welcome to another episode of The Judgment with Anarchy 704. So we're going to go ahead and just take a look at this evidence here. Played a few games today. They went okay. Nothing too special. That's not what we're talking about here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we're seeing. I still would be interested in seeing that griefing, report that actually comes to you. I've never seen it. Oh, man. Alright. So.
With much thanks. Thank you, my friend.
Now, I don't know this map as well as other maps, so.
Throwing smoke.
I may not know when something looks suspicious on some levels, but I've played it quite a lot in deathmatch, just not a lot in competitive. What was that shot? Oh, the shot was just to make it so that there was noise made. That's legit. I understand the idea. So far, the guy's got pretty normal numbers here.
Smoke. Throwing fire. Incendiary.
Alright, so far, in our little evidence bank, they've shown us nothing of interest, but
Grenade out.
let's give it a...
Deploying flashbang.
I don't think that was that strange.
Throwing flashbang.
Yeah, I don't think that was that strange. One headshot does not make a cheater. Now, and it was a very clean and maneuvered, intelligent way to hold his cursor, too. I thought that it was good.
Laying down smoke.
Now, was he walling? I don't know. That's a good question.
Flashbang.
I don't think so.
Grenade out. Throwing smoke.
Why is his cursor tracing wherever it's tracing?
Grenade out. Grenade. Throwing a grenade.
This is normal
Deploying
play.
flashbang.
This is normal, intelligent play.
I am throwing smoke.
If you ask me, this all looks correct.
Flashbang.
In here, I'm walking up. He realizes that it might be there.
Grenade out. Throwing flashbang.
Even though he didn't check,
I am throwing a flashbang.
I don't find that strange. He didn't check, but that's really good play if that's not cheap. That's really solid.
These fellas are gonna regret waking up this morning.
Alright, let's take a look at his cursor and see if his cursor does any kind of odd movements, because that's usually a good sign of an aimbot.
I am throwing a flashbang.
His cursor's doing almost no movements. That's not a good sign.
Throwing smoke.
No mass deviations.
Grenade out.
That's really actually not a good sign. Look at the deviations.
Flashbang.
They're tiny.
Throwing flashbang.
They're almost non...
Planting.
Okay, so... before, this looked like it was just really good play, but now some of the deviations on the mouse aren't human enough. They're not human enough. You see this? Look at how perfectly headshotty that is. Look at this one. And look how none of them go from one place to the other with any kind of drastic movements. Why aren't the movements more
They
drastic?
can't stop the bomb now.
Oh, I'm having some issues with this because it doesn't seem like the movements are correct. Let's take an eye at it again. Sure.
Smoke.
Oh, excuse me.
Laying down
Yawning
smoke.
simulator. Oh man.
Throwing a flashbang. Throwing smoke.
Waiting for some drastic movements in the cursor.
Throwing a grenade. Deploying flashbang. Grenade. Go, go, go.
Yeah, those cursor movements are not normal. They're not drastic enough. They look like an advanced form of a bot, you know? When you look at the way the bot moves around, it looks like it's just like an advanced form of that.
Decoys out. Throw in smoke. Grenade! Flashbang! Grenade out! Fire!
I mean, he could have guessed
Laying
that
down
because it was the
smoke.
only place that the person could have shot at him from.
Grenade out!
See how perfectly placed that cursor is? That cursor is really perfectly placed. Now, I don't feel like that is normal. Maybe after thousands and thousands of hours of play, maybe it is. Walling? I don't know if walling's what's happening here.
I am throwing a flashbang! Decoy!
But I think that this cursor
Throw in a
placement...
flashbang!
I think the cursor placement is a little too odd. And they're trying to show us some other ones, but see, let's watch the cursor placement.
Throw in a
That's
flashbang!
what's at stake here.
I am
That's what
throwing a flashbang! Flashbang!
that's
Smoke!
what's problematic here.
Grenade!
There's too little deviation. This isn't a normal human. Too little deviation, so matter-of-factly done. I don't feel like that's right.
Thank you, my friend.
I don't think so. I just don't feel like there feels like something's off. The way he did that attack. Too little deviation. Way too little deviation in that movement. There should have been more if that was a normal human hand. Vision assistance, I'm not sure about. But aim assistance, there's not a question. The deviations were too small. You need a bigger deviation for it to look legitimate, and it didn't look legitimate. So with that in mind, this is another episode of The Judgment. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. It's Anarchy 704 signing out. See you next time.